Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you two important organs of your digestive system. First I'll show you the liver. So this is the liver, which is the largest gland of the body. So liver is considered as a gland, and the largest gland of the body is the liver. Liver is mostly located in the upper right part of your abdominal cavity. So most part of the liver is located in the right side of the abdominal cavity. A small part of the liver is located in the left side. Now the liver has four lobes. This is the right lobe, the largest lobe of the liver. This is the left lobe, and if you see the bottom of the liver, you can see two other lobes. This lobe is called the quadrate lobe. It is rectangular, that's why it is the quadrate lobe of the liver, which is located just beside the gallbladder. So this is the gallbladder, this is the quadrate lobe, and there is another lobe here. This is called caudate lobe. So this one starts with C, this one starts with Q, and caudate lobe is located just beside the inferior vena cava. So this is the inferior vena cava, this is the caudate lobe, this is the gallbladder, this is the quadrate lobe, and this is the bottom of the right lobe, and this is the bottom of your left lobe. Okay, so those are four lobes of the liver. Then if you see the upper surface of the liver, this is called the diaphragmatic surface, because diaphragm is attached to this surface. Here you see a ligament. This is called the falciform ligament. It separates the right lobe and left lobe. So this is a good indication where you separate the right and left lobes of the liver. And this falciform ligament goes to the abdominal wall and ties the liver to the abdominal wall. So liver will stay in right location inside the abdominal cavity. Okay. Now this falciform ligament goes down and becomes the round ligament, and this goes down like this. The round ligament is here, and the round ligament is also called ligamentum teres hepatis or ligamentum teres. So falciform ligament, then this is the round ligament, also known as ligamentum teres hepatis. Okay. The function of the liver. Liver has a number of important functions. One important function is processing the nutrients from the intestine. The nutrient rich blood comes into the liver via the hepatic portal circulation, and the nutrients are first processed inside the liver. Liver produces a number of important proteins. Plasma proteins are synthesized in the liver. Some blood clotting factors, those are proteins too, are synthesized in the liver. Liver is the site where the old blood cells are destroyed. Okay. Liver produces and secretes bile, and that secreted bile is stored in the gallbladder. So liver secretes bile, and gallbladder stores the bile. And when the bile stays inside the gallbladder, a lot of water is absorbed from the bile, and the bile becomes highly concentrated. So storage of bile and concentrating the bile, those are two important functions of the gallbladder. Okay, and the bile helps to digest and absorb the fats in the intestine. So when you eat fat rich food, contraction of the gallbladder ejects the bile, and that bile goes to the intestine to digest or break down of fat and absorb the fat. From the gallbladder, the duct that takes the bile out, that is called the cystic duct. So this is the cystic duct, and from the right and left lobes of your liver, two ducts emerges. From the right lobe, the right hepatic duct, and from the left lobe, the left hepatic duct. And you can see these two ducts, right and left hepatic ducts, come out and unite or join together to form the common hepatic duct. Okay, and then common hepatic duct joins with the cystic duct to form the bile duct. So this is the beginning of the bile duct, and from here the bile duct goes all the way to the duodenum and delivers the bile into the duodenum. Okay, and that bile helps to digest and absorb the fats. In this area of the liver, you see a number of structures pass through, and this area is called porta hepatis. In porta hepatis, you will see the portal vein. This one is the portal vein, and hepatic artery, bile duct, as well as the hepatic vein is located here. You don't see in this model. So portal vein that brings the nutrient rich blood from the intestine, from your GI tract to the liver, and then the bile duct, hepatic artery, as well as the hepatic vein. So this area is called the porta hepatis. Okay, now this area of the liver on the diaphragmatic surface, this area doesn't have any peritoneum, and that's why no peritoneal covering is present in this area. That's why this area is called bare area of the liver. Other parts are covered by peritoneum. Okay, so those are the structures you can see in this liver model. Let me quickly go over. So this is the largest gland, and it is a part of your digestive system. Liver has 4 lobes. This is the right lobe, this is the left lobe, and this is the falciform ligament that separates the right and left lobes, and this one goes to the wall of the abdomen to hold the liver in right location in the abdominal cavity. Okay, and that falciform ligament goes down and drapes like this, and that is the round ligament or ligamentum teres hepatis. Okay, now if you see the inferior surface of the liver, you will see 2 other lobes. This rectangular lobe, which is just beside the gallbladder, is called the quadrate lobe, and this lobe is just beside the inferior vena cava. This is called the caudate lobe. Okay, and this area is called porta hepatis, and through the porta hepatis the hepatic portal vein or portal vein, bile duct, hepatic artery as well as hepatic vein pass through. Okay, and this area of the liver doesn't have any peritoneal covering, and that's why this area is called the bare area of the liver. Okay, and the liver secretes bile, and that bile is stored in the gallbladder, and gallbladder also concentrate the bile. Okay, and when you eat fat-rich food, contraction of gallbladder ejects the bile, and that bile goes to the duodenum. Okay. This is another important organ of your gastrointestinal tract or GI tract. This is called the stomach. Stomach has a dome-shaped part. This round dome-shaped part is called the fundus, and this is the esophagus, and the area where the esophagus enters into the stomach, this area is called the cardia or cardiac region, and then below the fundus, this wide middle part is called the body of the stomach, and this constricted lower part is called the pyloric part or pylorus. Okay, and pyloric part is divided into two parts. First part is wider, this is called the pyloric antrum, and the last part is narrow, and that is called the pyloric canal. So pyloric antrum, pyloric canal, and at the end of the pyloric canal you have the pyloric sphincter that regulates how much food stuff will enter from the stomach into the duodenum. So that is the pyloric sphincter here. Okay, and this inner border of the stomach, which is small C-shaped, that is called the lesser curvature, and this outer border, which is large C-shaped, that is called the greater curvature. Okay, so greater curvature, lesser curvature. From the liver, the omentum, a thick membrane, connective tissue membrane, that comes and gets attached to the lesser curvature, and then that membrane covers the whole stomach and gets fused here, and from here it drops down, and that is called the greater omentum. So greater omentum is attached here. From here it drops down and covers the front of the abdominal cavity. Okay, so those are the parts you can see from outside. Now if you see inside the stomach, you see thick mucosal folds. These longitudinal folds are called rugae, and when the stomach is empty, the rugae gets more prominent, more clear. When the stomach is full, the rugae gets less visible. Okay, and this is the entrance of the esophagus. So this part is the cardia or cardiac region. This is the fundus, body. This is the pyloric part. This part is the pyloric antrum, and this is the pyloric canal, and this is the pyloric sphincter. Okay, so those are the structures you can see in the stomach.